So it's been a busy week with the 2B mindset and then LIIFT4, and they're kind of polar opposites, right? And so now I've got to try to figure out how to make them marry and get along and hold hands. So that's what I've been talking about, because I've had to keep it a secret that I was in the test group, because I've known since the beginning of April. But we didn't actually start the workouts until the Monday after Mexico, so the 23rd. So we had to sit on it for a while. So anyway, I want to talk about that first. I'm clearly tangled. Okay. So 2B Mindset launched last Wednesday. There was a big spike in volume. Some of you are going to get some big checks this week, which is super fun. Hey, spirit fingers. Because of that volume that happened Wednesday and then Thursday. So the next couple of weeks might be a little high, and that's fun. That's why we like launches, right? Yay, new stuff. I think this initial, sorry, my back really itches. This initial surge is going to slowly kind of wear off, because people are going to want to see, does this really work? So it's really cool, because that puts not pressure, but the excitement is in our corner now. Because like with our coach group, where we're learning about this program, and then our challenge group, we need to be, I feel like we need to be documenting and saving testimonies. And when somebody says, I'm down 2 pounds and it's the first week, we need to be saving that stuff and compiling maybe our own little file of customers and coaches and people who are having great results, to say, oh my gosh, this is so fun. Because people want to see that they're waiting, they're watching, they want to see that this is legit. So that's just a little hint for you guys, because when I share, before and after pictures or the journey, people are like, okay, now I'm interested. Or when you share from our group that, actually it's Mary's had some weight loss. So that's exciting, or getting over the plateau that you haven't been able to get over forever. So those are the things that we need to be thinking about compiling into some kind of document. There's Eileen's top of her head. Okay, here she is. For future use, because when we're in a test group, we take a before picture because we're going to need it later. So if you haven't taken your before picture in the 2B group, that's your assignment. Take your before picture and maybe take a little, I'm doing a diary. I'm doing a little journal of like day 1, day 2 for LIIFT. Why did I do this? LIIFT4. I'm just going to do that. But I'm going to also do it for 2B, because there's a lot of mindset stuff. I've gone a little bit ahead in the videos, and I love it. I really do love how she breaks it down. I love learning what the proteins are. I love learning why we eat protein. I mean, it's not just to build muscle, it's for energy. And I was like, oh, that's simple. I get it now. It's like eating for dummies, which I'm the dummy. So it's good. And I really like this program and how she simplifies it. And this is why your plate looks like this at breakfast. And this is why your plate looks like this at lunch. And I'm just like, oh, I can do that. It's like paint by number, here's a circle, painted half green. Here's some, right? So it's really, I think it's going to be fun. If we make it fun, it's going to be fun. And if we learn how to translate that to our challengers, they are going to want to make it fun. So we've started, like I said, our coach group. Today was day 1. It's kind of self-led if you haven't gotten that. It's up to you guys to go in and watch the videos. We've already done the first 2. We got up to the 2 bunnies. I thought she was just Nixon. No, 2 bunnies. Burp, burp, burp. I'm not a hook. And now we're talking about what's a carbohydrate. What is a fiber-filled carbohydrate? What's a silly carbohydrate? This is smart. This is good to know. What's a protein? And I love that there's like this huge list of vegan proteins. So all those people go, how do you get protein when you're vegan? I'll be like this, right here, like this, with all this stuff, right here. Ding dongs. You can't build muscle with protein. Oh, yeah. Okay, anyway. I mean, you can't build muscle as a vegan with protein. I'm stupid. Anyway, So our coach group is going to be, well, it's going to be a week ahead of the challengers. But I'm told, and I think you guys tell me, I'll stop talking after I talk about LIIFT4, but, oh, hi, Carrie. And we'll open up our mics and ask questions, but I think that's enough because we'll get through the EBGBs and we'll be like, figuring it out. And then we'll be able to say, I totally remember how I felt. That was me too. I didn't want to get on the scale. My scale's broken. I have to get a new scale. I didn't kind of get this, but now I get it. Here's the thing. We, I'm pointing at all of you guys, are going to lead the challenger calls because we can do that. We don't need Stephanie and Kobe to do that for us. And I just think that it's going to be a really empowering way for us as leaders, which is all of you guys, to just show up and say, you know what, I'm going to talk about plating it this Thursday and have somebody else lead it. And it's not scary and it's not hard because we're just sharing what we're learning, right? Everybody gets thumbs up? Give me 2 bunnies. Yes. All the bunnies say yes. They're saying yes. Okay. I'm a total dork. So I'm super excited about the people who, I mean, are you guys having these conversations where they're like, I've tried it all. You know, I've tried Weight Watchers. I've tried HGG diet. I have tried Jenny Craig. And I had one lady today tell me I'm disgusting. And I was like, oh, this is such the program for you because you're not disgusting. You just feel that way. And we're going to get you over that. And so, I mean, you can get really emotional about this because there's a lot of hurt that's being brought up when we're having these conversations with these people because they're at their wits' end and they are, I wouldn't say desperate, but a lot of the conversations I'm having are like, they're desperate. So this is going to be an ongoing thing. Like Tubi isn't going away. And the cool thing about it is there's no start date, no end date. So this can be an ongoing challenge group that we just continue to put people in, keep having calls, or, you know, if we do them on the site, they can reference the calls. It's just a really positive thing, I think. All right. So who wants to hear about LIIFT4? You guys, it's so fun. Let me just talk about, is that a dog? The dog just jumped up in Ashley's face. I was like, Ashley's being attacked by something black and white. From here on out, what's really cool is we're going to be able to use this kind of concept of balance that the Tubi mindset is kind of paving the way for on every program. It's not going to be as rigid as a yellow container, a blue container, a red, because now we're going to be able to see what a protein is, what your plate should look like when you're talking about macros, which is what Joel's program is doing in a very basic way. We're just trying to get as much protein to carb ratio and getting it early, which is exactly what Ilana's doing, having your carbs and your proteins early, and then having veggies the rest of the day. It's the same thing. The model is exactly the same. You just need to add a little bit, you know, the healthy fats in there and make sure that you've got everything balanced and you're good. So LIIFT4 is, if you've watched any of the Sizzle videos with Joel, it is definitely for people who want results but don't want to spend hours in the gym or hours at home doing a program. It is 30 minutes, 4 times a week with 3 rest days. That's it. You work out Monday, Tuesday, you rest Wednesday. You work out Thursday, Friday, you're off Saturday and Sunday for the weekend. And at first I was like, I don't know what to do, you know, rest day. And I was kind of having this like mental meltdown because for so long we've done programs that are 7 days. And even on rest day, you're doing yoga, you know, you're doing something. And so it's been funny in the test group because everyone's like, I don't know what to do. And Joel finally got in and he's like, go have fun. Go for a bike ride. Go for a walk. Live your dang life. That's what this program is about. It's about having time. It's about doing the things you love. And it's about freedom because the whole hashtag we came up with is the LIIFT4 Life. And so on Wednesday, I think it was Moira Kubacha. She's like, I slept in. I haven't slept in 2 years. It was amazing. And it was just like this aha pivotal moment for her. And she went and swam laps, something she loves to do, and she hasn't done it all year. I mean, she did this video and she's crying. She's like, you guys, this is stupid. But I have been so programmed to do my workout that I make excuses. I don't have time for anything else because I've done my workout. And she's like, I've swam twice now in the 2 weeks you've been doing this program, and I got to go with a friend and I had the best time and I feel great. I have so much energy. You know, there's a lot of people in the group. One's a triathlete. He's like, I'm still going to swim, bike, run. And the program fits perfectly. And I think that's the thing that Joel wants everybody to focus on, because he's like, if you look at it, yeah, today was chest and tries. And it's moves we've done in every other program. I'll tell you why it's different in a little bit. You know, and tomorrow is back and buys. And then it's Thursday is shoulders. Oh my gosh, shoulders. And then Friday is legs. Ta-da! The first 15 minutes are lifting heavy. The next, and sometimes he mixes HIIT in with it. Sometimes he does all the lifting and then he does a big block of HIIT. So because you need more energy to lift all that heavy weight than you do to do the cardio. And we always end with abs, which I love. So it's kind of like how pump always ended with an ab track, you know? I love that. But like today was chest and tries. So we pushed and then we did tricep extensions and then we did tricep kickbacks and we did twisting chest flies. We did flies and then we did twisting chest pushes. And then we did crazy HIIT for the next 10, 12 minutes. And then we ended with 3 rounds of abs and you're just toast at the end. There's hardly any breaks. So you don't stop moving, like 15 seconds and then you're back in it. So you don't have time to really recover. And I was pushing 30s today. Never pushed that much. Never. And it's day 1 of week 3. I was kicking back 17 and a half. And I'm so excited because I'm already seeing like crazy change. Everybody in the group is. We're all buying new weights because we're like, we've been using dinky weights this whole time. And my internet is unstable. Is it okay for you guys? I'm going to tell Jackson to get off the Xbox. You're expected to lift heavy, which is challenging, but don't be a hero. There's three rounds. We're tracking everything. I wish I had my calendar right here, but it's in the other room. So round 1, track. Round 2, track. Round 3, maybe if you drop your weights, great, but track it because I've already seen massive progress in just 2 weeks. And I like to see that I started off with 10s. I jumped up to 20s. Now I'm at 30s. Day 1, week 3. So then, you know, I actually posted my nutrition. I set the alarms. So, you know, you start off very much like 80-day obsession with, you don't have to have a pre-workout. You don't have the workout block. Just make sure you have a carb, a veggie, and a protein, and then have a protein and a fruit. And the rest is the same. You get your carbs in the front and you make sure you're still having proteins and veggies. And I just had an orange, a red, and a green. Before that, I had a purple, a green, a red. There was a blue in there somewhere. So it's not rocket science. It's not anything we don't know. But the thing that Joel is like, please, guys, if you just post videos of like you doing your workouts, people are going to be like, it looks like everything else. What he really wants us to focus on is the fact that there's so much freedom. So much freedom. So I told this story when I went live on Instagram today. I had a tennis weekend last weekend and we just started the program. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to fail already. Oh my gosh, this is going to suck. And we had the rest day Wednesday and I realized I don't have to put weights in my car. I don't have to find a workout room and make sure they have the right equipment. I don't have to wake up super early and sneak away to do my workout so that I'm not that friend who wasn't with the group. There was like a freedom. You know, we went bike riding, we played tennis, and we still got cardio, we still burned calories, but doing fun things. And it's just a whole different, it goes along with like 2B mindset. It's a mindset of just balance and living happily, eating happily. And for 4 days, you push hard. And you deserve those 3 days. Trust me. Leg day last week, there were no weights involved. It was all hit for 30 minutes. And it was like, dying. So he switches it up. No workout is exactly the same. It's got the same principle, but he mixes in different moves. And he's just Joel, you know, he's laid back. He's funny. The cast is like silly. He's giving you great cues. He's correcting form as he goes. And you can't mess that up. So there's really not too much to tell you. I'm sure that I'm missing a lot and you guys ask me questions, but I was excited that they said you guys can go ahead and start sharing, but make sure that you start sharing the fact that this is for people who, and I was talking to Cody today because he knows all about the program. He said, this is like a guys program. And this is what true lifters do is they go in, they set up their weights, and for 30 minutes, they just rep it out. Get my reps, do a little cardio, and you're not wasting time. There's not like these 45-second, a minute break in between every move. There's 15 seconds, and then you go back, rep 2. Compound muscle movements, hit to get your cardio up, and then you're bringing it back down. And it's using your entire body every workout. And you wouldn't think that. Like today, like I said, was chest and tris, but then the hit was jumping lunges, soccer running, and what was the other thing we did? Oh my God, tricep push-ups. Those suck. A lot of them. What did we do? It was like, I can't remember the first move. I've blocked it from memory. It was that painful. Anyway, it's 3, and then you do it 3 times. So you're using a lot of your legs doing all of those. Oh my gosh, it was 180 jumps. You're jumping and you're just touching the ground, and so we did that for a minute, and then the next move is 45 seconds. The next move is 30 seconds. So you do the hardest thing the least amount of time, and you do the easiest, if you can call 180 jumps easy, for a minute, and then you progressively, the time gets less. Sorry, my back is really itching. I know I'm missing something, but like I said, in all of our sharing, we are all talking about how like 30 minutes goes like this. You're in, you're out, you're sweaty, you're dirty. You ripped some muscles, and then you're going to refeed them throughout the day, but you're not so toasted and trashed because you haven't worked out 7 days a week that you don't want to still go on and live life. Like you're not dying from day 6 of your workout. You're not injured because you've overdone it, and you still have enough energy to go for a bike ride or to go on the paddleboard or to go run with your kids. And he's like, that's the point of this. And I think if you follow Joel at all, he does a good job of doing this because he shows his really hard workouts and he's sweaty and he's messy. But then he shows he and Brianne like partying it up in Palm Springs for Cinco de Mayo. He's like, you have to have balance. There is going to be a cheat day. We're not calling it cheat day. We're coming up with another name for it because cheat implies you're doing something bad, which you're not. But you're not getting a treat because you didn't earn it because, anyway, whatever. You can get really messed up and talk about way too much about it. But I was talking to, like I said, Cody today, and I was like, how do you talk about 2B mindset and lift at the same time? He goes, yeah, that was interesting marketing strategy, wasn't it? But it's the whole, if you focus on the whole thing of freedom, living happy, eating happy, losing weight happily, then morphing to a program where you choose your weight, there's modifications, then you can tone up quickly because you progress up in weight very quickly. the idea of having rest days. It's just, you got to look at the total package. We teach you how to eat, and then we teach you how to work, but not in like P90X style where you're working out for an hour and a half. And people are like, I will never be able to do that, and so I'm never working out. So we were just talking about how they can both go together if you talk more about lifestyle and freedom. And you're right, carefree day. Like this Saturday we had a soccer tournament, and in years past I would have gotten up at like 4 or 5 to go get my workout in or get my run in, come home, shower, get ready for soccer, to go be at the fields by 7. I didn't have to do that. And it was just like this deep breath, you know? And I didn't feel guilty out at the field, like I have to get home because I still got to do my workout. And no, it was like a peace. I didn't feel like I was cheating or messing up my program, you know? So it's 8 weeks. So we have 6 weeks left. And you'll get to preview it at Summit if you got to sign up for Joel. So talk to me about questions. If I lagged, I'm sorry. But like, if you guys missed the beginning, we have an awesome Coach to Be group. It keeps growing, like as more coaches are purchasing their program, which is awesome. We are learning a lot, but like I said, it's kind of self-led. And then I already put the link up for Thursday's call because I asked for it early. And we are then going to be leading our Challenger customer group as a team, because we'll be able to do that. If we're just recapping videos and talking about ideas and sharing our experience, we're going to have fresh experiences because we're only a week ahead, right? Cool. I like that. All right. So Karen, woohoo. So talk to me about questions. You guys can unmute yourselves. I'm not. If you have any or anything you want to talk about with anybody. Wow. Super fun. There's Karen. I like to see faces. No questions? Oh, I'm itch allergic. That's not even a thing. Oh, we do have a new space for our pre-summit meeting. Just booked it today, so there'll be more information for that. We are working on our teen tanks, which are super cute. They're cool this year. I mean, not that they weren't cool, but I like them this year. And then we'll have our pre-summit party. Yeah, I still haven't seen anything concrete about that. Have you guys? It just says there will be VIP available in July, but I haven't seen the actual cost. And I'm like, did I miss that? Because I listened to the call and
they told us in Mexico that I think it's going to be $40, but I don't know if that's 40 for coaches or if I think it's 40 for everybody else, and ours is the discounted price. Cool. It's not unreal. It's not bad. And then it's per launch as well. It doesn't give you a blanket to all VIP accesses. It gives you it to that one program, and then as more programs are released, there will be a fee for each of those if you want to do the VIP access for it.
That's cool, because there's some that I really could have cared less about a VIP. Yeah, so I think I like that. Yeah, otherwise it's October, right? Yeah. It's funny when you nod and you all say yes, but you're muted.
You know why I stay muted? Because she's right there.
I know, but I just cracking up because everyone went. That was funny. Anyway, and that was the other thing. I don't know if you guys like. How do I say this? I'll say it and fix it if I have to. So our team started because of me. I mean, that's just true. And Carrie started because Carrie Twill, well, everybody. But you attracted people who are like you. And so when I started, I think a lot of people joined because of Les Mills Pump. Like we had a huge influx of coaches right around that time. And I'm like, yes, because it's Joel again. It's weights again. It's our people. So Cody was like, I really feel like this is going to be huge for your team, because if your team is like you, and I was like, well, yeah, then they're going to love this program. I was like, yeah, I know. I really am excited about it because it's what we love. Oh, hi. Oh, there's Mary. Mary. So, yeah. Okay. So VIP cost is going to be 40, but I mean, that's cool if you only want one program. That would be me. I would totally pay $40 not to wait 4 months, you know? So we just have to make sure that we're telling people it's for this program, and then you get early access and you'll be able to do it. And you have to wait till October. You have to be upbeat and positive when we're talking to people and not be like, I know, it really sucks. No, it doesn't. That's what they do to us with the Xbox.
Well, I related it to people like, we've always done this. They just didn't know about it because we've always somewhat done a coaches group before we released it to the public. Mm-hmm. This is basically the same thing. But if you want to pay to get in it when the coaches go through it, then you can. And if not, just be cheap and wait.
I hope you say that to somebody. Just be cheap.
I will. I promise. I'll copy it and paste it and I'll show you.
I love that. Sorry, I have skin and that's disgusting. I'm eating my skin. Biting my skin. Yeah, I think that was like my pump. Let's see, because I did Brazil butt lift. I didn't really talk about that one very much because I was embarrassed to say the name. Let's just be honest. Pump was the first program where I saw a big transformation and like a lot of people noticed because I was scared of weights. And now here I am. I'm like, I love weights because I love the change that like happens like that when you eat enough and all that stuff. So I'm excited. And it's Joel. Hello. So oh my gosh, you guys. So do you remember in the Summit video, he was wearing that crazy cat shirt, the Tomcat, the Maverick shirt? That's our test group shirt. They were talking about it and I was like, I'm getting one of those shirts and I'm going to put test group on it. And all of a sudden, like they've sold out of Amazon because of our test group. It's that horrific cat in a flight suit. And that's the test group shirt.
Wasn't it supposed to be called Maverick before they decided on LIIFT4?
Well, and that was like the code name. So yeah, that's to get into the program, that's part of the password is Maverick. So, the shirt's called the Tomcat shirt. If you want to go, it's by the mountain on Amazon. You can be cool and show up at Summit with a shirt like Joel. So he's actually ordering him and Brienne one. And we cut it up and made like cool tanks and stuff. So
say again what the name is.
If you go on Amazon and you search The Mountain, that's the company, and it's called Tomcat. The shirt is, and it's the blue tie-dye one. Logan Paul jacked that name up. Oops. Huh? What does that mean, Lindsay?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's an inappropriate joke. His whole thing is Maverick, and there was a big YouTube scandal thing with him because he had a video on trending for a couple of days that was extremely inappropriate.
Oh, super.
I'm glad that it's not Maverick. So.
Yeah. I think it was because of his shirt. So before I keep you way too long, because we usually try to stick to 30 minutes, but I just wanted to, so many people were confused about the group. So I did the video on the team page about what group is what. The one that we're focusing on right now is Flip Your Mindset. And I added the word coaches. That is our coach group. That's just coaches. Now, if you have people who are like, I want to do this with you, they are going through prep week now. Like today was day 0 for them. So I already have the videos going in there, and that is called, and I just thought I was cheeky, No More Shame in My Game. And so that's what I named it. And that will be our challenger group. So we can all use that as like our team challenge group and be the mentors, because if you haven't looked through the it's not it. Challenge group guides, calls are built in. You know, it even says it's day 4, it's time for a call, because that's a big part of this group. Is it is almost like a support group, not a challenge group. It is a support group. And it needs to be ongoing because, like I said, there's no start date. There's no end date. They don't graduate after 30 days and you kick them out. They can stay in there and they have access to – curious about the shirt. It's good because they only had like 2 left the other day and maybe they restocked. This is going to be an ongoing program where, you know, maybe people want to become certified in this. I've heard talk of that, become a 2B coach. And so maybe one of our challengers is going to have amazing changes and they're going to start mentoring others in the group. You just never know. So I think it's a really cool thing that we can have going there. We just have to make sure we do it well. So we'll get people signed up for calls to lead them and go from there. And then, like I said, you guys will see LIIFT4. I don't know if they'll do a sneak peek on BOD. I feel like he will. But you guys will see LIIFT4 at Summit if you're signed up for the Friday morning 7:30. It's later, which I was really thankful about, something like that, with Joel. And then you can get access in July. So that's just crazy. Maybe we'll do a Zoom and I'll show you. Because that'd be fun. So do you guys have questions? How is it going? What's up? Sold out. Carrie got the last one. There'll be more. There's a black one, I think. You guys have any questions about 2B mindset, about the groups, anything coming up? Well, our big focus, this month is just recruiting and growing and working towards Summit. Just kind of being awesome. It's always our goal. So, yeah. You guys have any questions? No? I'm going to go listen to more videos. I am officially on, oh shoot, I think let's see, where am I? I am currently finishing, I'm about to make over your mindset. I feel like this one is one I need to really focus on and then start losing weight now. But they're great. I really like her. Beachbody knocked that one out of the park, I think. Oh, really quickly, if you guys have not seen the little script I shared with the colorful hearts or the veggies, a couple of people have shared it. It's a really great conversation starter, and it literally walks you through everything. If someone posts a cucumber, you know exactly what to say to them and why 2B is going to help them with that particular issue. And then it just leads into, can I share a video with you? Yeah, here you go. Well, what's the cost? And then it literally takes you through connection unstable. Jackson takes you through, if you were to go see Alana in her office for 1 hour consultation, it would be this. If you were to do a follow-up, it would be this. And look at what you get and literally lists everything out from the water bottle to the tracker, to the guide, to the support, to the 40 video, everything. And then says, and that's all $200. No, that's all $160. And if you want fitness for a year, it's $200. And the two of the conversations I've had that have gotten to that far today are like, well, I want the workouts. And I was like, well, yeah, I know. So after they read through all that, it's kind of like a no-brainer. So just wanted to remind you guys of that because it's fun to be able to offer people solutions and have it played out. Yes? Okay. You guys are so talkative tonight. It's so fun. Ashley's eating Wonder Whips. All right. It's a script. Yeah, it's awesome. Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait, what, Jackie? Sold out. The workout. Yeah, I heard people are begging, borrowing, stealing, bribing, offering small children for tickets to Joel's workout. Got it. Where is that picture? What picture?
The one you were just talking about, the graphic with the hearts and all of that.
I'll post it again. Gosh, it's been a couple weeks now, but it was a script. Did I save it in the files?
Oh, you know what? Okay, I think I know which one you're talking about. I think I saved it.
But I liked the one that used veggies. I think I posted veggies. If not, I'll post the veggies and just like a refresher. Hey guys, this is working really well for me. Why don't you use it? And I'll save it in the files because the veggies was cute.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. It's like this voice from nowhere, Ashley. So strange. Ah! There she is. All right. Any more questions? Doing Chris's instead. Oh, that'll be amazing. It'll be good. Yeah. All of them will be great. Cool.
I'm trying to hide the third eye that I have, okay? So
Don't touch it. Don't touch
it's
it.
so bad.
Don't touch it.
So bad.
Are you stressed?